My name is Martina. I'm at the moment the temporary director of the Proyecto San Gerardo. Proyecto San Gerardo was created by Jenny Moss and her daughter Liz. A young girl asked them to teach English because she wanted to go to the States and work in the States. So then the idea came up, yes, they would teach English, but they would do it here in Costa Rica to help the people to improve their situation right here in San Gerardo. San Gerardo is situated on the road to Mount Chiripo, which attracts quite many tourists, foreign tourists as well. There are the aquatermales, the people come for mountain biking, so there is a need for English-speaking people. And they did their ESL teaching certificate. At the same time, they prepared with the Cámara de Turismo, like a tourism office from the region, the website. Then they came back in 2007 and started teaching. And in July 2007, like the first graduation was 45 students that had completed their levels. So this is how everything started. And then everything continued, like they started getting volunteer teachers to expand, and now they're teaching not only in San Gerardo, but even in Canaan and Herradura.
Hey, Jackie, does he like the rain? Does he like the rain?
Yes, he does.
Very good. Very good.
I teach children, teenagers and adults of all levels, beginners, intermediate, and advanced. I have a theme. Whatever the theme is, I go with the theme. And usually I like to include a review section in the beginning and some kind of, the main lesson, and then some kind of game so it can be more stimulating.
They had a donation of computers from a bank in Vancouver, which enabled them to give English computer classes as well. And they started up with the Amigos Inglés conversational classes.
Well, I do Amigos Inglés with 6 people, and I go to their house or the school and just chat in English with them for an hour or so, and that's been really, really enjoyable. It's a great way to meet people, and the people participating, I find really, really appreciate it. They take English classes, most of them, but they really appreciate the opportunity to work with one person and to kind of be able to try and speak English on the level that they're comfortable with, because I know a lot of them are less comfortable in a classroom setting, so they really enjoy just having their own personal friend to speak English with.
Yeah, sure.
And I really like that. I'm also doing 2 youth groups, 10 and older, but it's kind of 8 to 12 or so, and that's twice a week, and the kids come and they really like to make bracelets or pulseras, and so they've taught me a lot about making bracelets and why that's so fun for them. And then the other day we try to do something more active and either play indoor games or soccer or something like that. And we also started a group for older kids, kind of turned into Amigos Inglés and pulsera making, because it's just a few of them and we speak in English and Spanish and make bracelets and talk about school and life, and it's been really enjoyable.
Oh, that sounds nice. In 2010, they started the scholarship program. So the scholarship program is a very important program for students in high school and university here in San Gerardo and their surroundings. At the moment we help 14 students, 7 in university and 7 in high school. And they have, like, the high school money is handed out twice a year, and the university one three times a year. And it really makes a difference for the students. They can register for different courses. The courses in the high school are very expensive. Like per matricula, they will have to pay about 50,000 colones, which is about $100. And the money from the scholarship just helps them to register or to pay for apartments when they have to go further away, for transportation as well. Yeah, and this money we're very grateful to have donations from Canada. Regularly we do events as well in Canada to raise money for the scholarships, because now with the 14 students it really is a budget, but yeah, like I said, it makes a difference for the students, so it is very important to us.
Hi, my name is Silke Madrigal. I'm 23 years old. I received the scholarship since 2 years ago. This money helped me to continue my studies because I pretend or I want to be a special education teacher. Proyecto San Gerardo is an opportunity for the people in this community because this project improves our studies. This money helped me to matriculate all my courses and buy some books on the buses.
Hello, my name is Jenny Vargas. I live in Herradura. I'm 16. I am a student from Proyecto San Gerardo. I have 3 years to study with this project.
And since when do you receive the scholarship?
Since this year in January.
Yes. And how does it help you? What do you do with your scholarship money?
This helped me in the high school. I can buy things like school supplies, and books, uniform, and shoes, and backpack.
And what do you think about the association Proyecto San Gerardo?
I think that it's a good opportunity for everybody who studies and works.
Yes. And so do you think the scholarship money really makes a difference for you?
Yes, this scholarship helped me to continue my studies.
Then what else does Proyecto San Gerardo do? In 2011 we rented the cafe here in San Gerardo, very well placed in the center of the town, to start to give an apprenticeship course for local women, to give them some further information about how to bake, how to handle the money, how to serve the guests. And this apprenticeship course is done like every 2 years, and at the moment we are having about 10 students that should finish within the next 4 weeks. At the same time, the cafe enables all the other students and as well as scholarship students that give some of their time in exchange for the scholarship. It enables them to come and work in the cafe, to meet people, to practice their English. So it is a good community-based cafe. We also do regularly the small business development course for small businesses around here in San Gerardo, Cana, and in Herradura. And a first aid course, which is very important because we're in a very remote area, and it's about 45 minutes to drive to San Isidro to the next hospital.
We've been living in this area in Rica Mountain since 2007. It became really clear to me since having my own kids here that I wanted to get involved with the community to find ways to bridge the gap between local people and foreigners. We got involved with Proyecto San Gerardo and set up some workshops with kids doing yoga, which is my profession, arts activities. And I also ran the playgroup for about a year and a half, which was really great. We had local kids coming. Yeah, I can see that Proyecto San Gerardo really has a place here because it's offering that bridge between Tico and foreigner. It's a non-profit organization, so a lot of the fundraising is a big part of making it happen, getting the funding to do things, to make projects happen. And I think that there's a great need in this community for more things for the youth. That to me is something that I can see is missing. And so it would be great if the project could receive some more help on that level, be it through volunteers, through people volunteering to do stuff. Donations are always welcome, of course.
Like in 2008, the Proyecto San Gerardo hired a project coordinator. This is a very important position to make like the relation between the foreigners and the local community. This person is in charge as well to find the local homestay families, because the volunteers that come and volunteer with Proyecto San Gerardo, they stay in a homestay, which enables them like to see a lot of the culture of the Costa Rican families to practice their Spanish if they don't speak it yet, and at the same time they support this family with their financial help.
And Proyecto San Gerardo offered what I thought was a perfect volunteer experience, that you get to stay with a homestay family. You're working with residents of the community and living with them. Automatically have a gateway into the culture that you wouldn't necessarily have if you contained yourself in a hostel or a hotel. Being surrounded by a Spanish-speaking family all the time, my listening and comprehension skills in Spanish have definitely improved. And I know just from an economic standpoint, I know that my family really appreciates having that extra bit of income for a couple of months, and I couldn't be happier giving my money to a family rather than a hotel. So it's great. You meet people a lot faster by going to birthday parties and family celebrations, and I just felt like it provided a much smoother gateway working with everyone else in the community.
So when you go back home to the States, what will you take with you?
Just the overall cultural experience, really having the opportunity to impact the community while learning at the same time. You know, myself, I'm a student of life, learning Spanish and just learning how to live in this kind of environment, depending on the environment for resources. It's been a great experience.
Well, thank you very much. Now I'm with Gonzalo Garita, who's the president of the Proyecto San Gerardo.
Good afternoon. For me as president of Project San Gerardo, it is a great pleasure that Jenny Moss has developed this association in our community. As you know, we have scholarship programs for high school and university students. This helps to meet many important needs of the students. I feel that the community of San Gerardo de Rivas is very pleased for the opportunity and thanks Jenny Moss, who is a very good promoter of this program. In addition, Project San Gerardo offers English and computer classes that have helped the local students become more open-minded and increase their opportunities as they go into the world. Project San Gerardo also assists local adults to create and develop their businesses by giving them the skills to be more financially self-sufficient.
The Proyecto San Gerardo is all about passionate people that give a lot of time and energy to the community. To continue doing more projects and have more scholarship holders, we always depend on the money that comes from the funding in Canada or from overseas. And this money helps us to have more scholarship holders, to have more supplies for the classes, and to continue all the good that we do at the moment. We also always need more volunteers for computer classes, for arts classes, for English classes. So if you have time and passion to give, come and see us here at Proyecto San Gerardo in Costa Rica.